At 6 foot 9 inches, number 90, Amir Johnson. The 6'7" Houston forward, California-born, Arizona Wildcat, number 3, Stanley Johnson. From Oak Hill Academy in Virginia, this guard stands 6'1", feet Piston 7, Brandon Jennings. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Chris Middleton. Numero 0, the center at 6'11" out of Yukon, having big fun around the rim. This is Andre Drummond. The head coach of
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from everyone here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA for Turkey Day. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. And it's always exciting when the Cleveland Cavaliers come to the Palace in the Central Division battle. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love and Verejao are up front. Q out there with Irving, and it's Morrow in at the small forward position. Now here's Irving. Pick by Verejao. Irving kicks to Love. Takes the three. Rebound by the Pistons. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground. Even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Here is Verejao following the basket by Chris Middleton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jennings.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 4-point game. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Unloads from 13. And Love with the basket on the assist by Irving.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Drummond the screen. Jennings dishes to Johnson. Knocked away. Now here's Irving. 17 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando. Kicks it to Moon. Love up top. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Moon.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
So it's Detroit now. The Cavaliers making the shot. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Irving against Jennings. Irving passes to Morrow. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down low, here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That's good from Johnson. He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers trailing. Now Moon. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Back to Irving. To the inside. Verejao. Poked away. Middleton left side. Here's Drummond. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
From 10 feet out, the shot will not go. The Pistons go the other way with it. Jennings kicks to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 14 feet away. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Irving dishes to Love. Back to Irving. There is Zhao, passes to Love. And Moon kicks to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Morrow.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Jennings dishes to Middleton. It's back to Jennings. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Johnson in the corner. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
Jennings drives in, down low. And it's Drummond missing.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here's Moon. No luck. And Detroit the other way now.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now here's Johnson. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Irving against Jennings. And the pass to Middleton. The three. Verejao grabs the board. Verejao's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Irving. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Jennings, Drummond, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Irving with it. He's got 5 to the left side wing. And the basket by Morrow. Morrow's got 5.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Number 1, Freak is second.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Love with the screen on Jennings. Irving passes to Love. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons trailing. Morris a screen. The drive by Jennings. Morris outside. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. 3-on-3. Here's Irving. 5 points in the game. The high post shot, and that is good. Irving's got 7.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Livingston kicks to Johnson. Horsley, he's covered by Thompson. There's the dish to Livingston. 6 to shoot. Charity stripe shot, and that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Hopefully we'll see him very soon.
Well, they like him back as quick as possible, but they also want him healthy.
Now here's Irving. Following the miss by Marcus Morris. Irving drives in, and that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Johnson. Then for the Cavaliers, Smith comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Kyrie Irving. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Jennings with the double team. And Moon kicks to Smith. That 3 off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Moon with it. He's guarded by Jennings. Shumpert gets a wide open look, buries it from 3-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Good on the shot.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Nice shot by Smith.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's the screen. The drive by Jennings. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Moon can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Jennings. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Moon
Oh my
can't
God.
hit. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Jennings. He also had a big impact in that win against the Bucks.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Jennings dishes to Ilyasova. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 4th assist in this one. Now Moon. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Fires from the wing. And that one's good. Shumpert. Shumpert's got 5.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the team. Let it fly.
And, well, Detroit shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Now here's Jennings. He's covered by Moon. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Cole Aldrich. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Free throws.
First one falls for. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Moon, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Clock at 2. Here's Horsley. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Cavaliers leading. There's a good screen. Here's Moon. Defended by Ilyasova. And Thompson kicks to Moon. That drops. Moon's got 8 points.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Jennings passes to Morris. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 2. Let's take a quick break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up.
Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys think? For the Cavaliers, Love's check in for Tristan Thompson. Morrow comes in for Smith, and it's Q in for Iman Shumpert. Marcus Morris is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Jennings. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pistons leading by 4. They set the screen. Goes up off the pick. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He had 23 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
It's Jennings with the drive, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He's got 13 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jennings dishes to Ilyasova. Jennings against Irving. The drive by Jennings. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Moon goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Horsley. Here's Morris. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they've also gotten a big boost in the early going tonight with their productivity at the free throw line. Really a sign of aggression.
Jennings kicks to Livingston. Here's Horsley. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. He's got 8. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. And it's slammed in by Moon.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
There's the screen. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. And the 3 off target.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Feeds to Livingston. He kicks to Morris. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
They set the pick. All alone. Detroit with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
There's the feed to Livingston. Here's Ilyasova. Another miss by Ilyasova. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Morrow, covered by Morris. Count the bucket. Morrow's got 10 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Detroit, no good that time either. And Moon kicks to Morrow. Here's Irving. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Jennings drives in. Down low. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Moon. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Jennings with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Ilyasova can't hit.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Outside Irving. And that's not going to go. And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers lead by 10. And time now to go courtside as we send you.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love and Verjao are up front. Kyrie Irving is out there with Q. And it's Morrow in at the 3. It's tipped. Stolen by Verjao. Moon with it. Pass to Morrow. Love outside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Morris is checked in for Detroit. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Pistons trail by 12. Outside Jennings in the corner. Middleton with it. Dishes it to Drummond. Doubled by Moon. Drummond passes to Johnson and taken away by Moon. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Jennings against Irving. Love with the screen on Jennings. Got a piece of it and stolen by Drummond. Johnson inside. He's covered by Irving. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Johnson. And we're just about a minute and a half into basketball. Love dishes to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Irving double team. Back to Love. Offensive rebound. Verjao. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 11. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Jennings drives in. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. He feeds it to Drummond. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Morrow. Also got the second best three-point percentage in the league. An absolute deadeye from beyond.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. And Smith subbed in for Anthony Morrow. Jennings kicks to Morris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Drummond. He goes up again, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Drummond having a terrific game. He's got 14 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Smith for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 8 points for J.R. Smith.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He was intent on running the offense through Q. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Knocked loose. 5 on the clock. Jennings passes to Drummond.
Cavaliers foul called. Tristan Thompson. That's his second personal foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Moon kicks to Shumpert. Lets the 3 fly. Brandon Jennings with the rebound. Pistons trail by 14. Drummond with a screen on Shumpert. Jennings dishes to Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And that's 18 points for Andre Drummond. Here's Moon. 19 points in the game. Smith outside. Picked by Varejao. He dishes it to Moon. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Morris a screen. Jennings kicks to Middleton. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Johnson, that's for 2. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cleveland leading by 14. Now Moon. He's got 21. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Pass to Varejao. Second chance shot. Great D that time from Middleton. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. It's Jennings with the drive. No luck. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Moon with the bucket. And here's Jennings. 6 points for him. Morris with the screen for Jennings. Johnson in the corner. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Just absolute domination in this one for Q. He has 23 points and 5 assists.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Drummond a screen. Middleton left side. Passes it to Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. It's Drummond, high post. Free throw line jump shot. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Moon with it. He's got 25. Inside, and Cole Aldrich with the slam.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Here is Livingston. He's covered by Moon. Livingston kicks to Middleton. Down low. It's deflected. Outside jumper. Moon with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nice shot by Smith.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket. Right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Drummond the screen. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Moon passes to Aldrich. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Aldrich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Livingston dishes to Drummond. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Shumpert. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hot. on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
The Cavaliers leading by 21, and Moon kicks to Shumpert. And the basket good. Shumpert's got 9.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here is Livingston. He's covered by Moon. Drummond a screen. And Middleton kicks to Johnson. Hits the three-point bomb. 14 points for him.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here is Livingston, who's covered by Moon, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul, and the Pistons making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in. Livingston kicks to Middleton, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 8th assist here tonight.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
To the inside, it's tipped. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Now here is Smith. He's got 11. Here's Aldridge, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Johnson. Averaging about 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
For the Cavaliers, Morrow comes in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Shumpert. Pistons trailed by 19. To the paint. Ball stolen. Here's Moon. 25 points in the game. They double him with Middleton. Moon passes to Morrow. Pulls up from the corner. The offensive rebound. The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Johnson, a wide open look from outside off the mark.
Yeah. Well, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Johnson with a screen on Irving. They set the pick. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Middleton's got 7 points for the quarter. Cleveland leading by 17.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving dishes to Aldridge, and he jams it with authority.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Detroit. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cole Aldridge. On the wing, Johnson. 14 points for him. Nice ball movement by Detroit. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And that's 17 points now in the game for Stanley Johnson. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. There's a screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Livingston kicks to Ilyasova. Shoots. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Well, and thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Pistons trail by 16. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And Detroit looking at who they've got. We've got Johnson. Ilyasova out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Jennings in at the 1. Ilyasova. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Ilyasova's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pistons. Outside Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Love right side. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
And Middleton kicks to Jennings. Doubled by Moon. Middleton the pass to Ilyasova. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
It's been a good night for Ilyasova. He has 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 14. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now Jennings. There's a good screen. On the wing, Johnson. It's back to Jennings. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul. Brandon Jennings. Shooting free throws.
That's good from Jennings. Andre Drummond's checked in for Ilyasova. Brandon Jennings hits them both. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Irving kicks to Moon. On the wing, Thompson. The pass to Smith. Clock at 6. No good on the triple. Pistons trail by 14. Jennings with the ball. Picked up by Love. Johnson with a screen on Love. Jennings drives in. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Moon, defended by Middleton. Moon with it. And a wide open look for Irving. No good with the triple. And here's Jennings. Kicks it to Drummond. Doubled by Moon. There's the dish to Johnson. Back to Drummond. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cleveland leading by 14 from outside the arc. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. 16 points for Love.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
And Drummond kicks to Johnson. Drummond a screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting 2 for Detroit.
The first one falls.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Tristan Thompson. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Moon. Rebound, Detroit. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. The open shot by Johnson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Moon kicks to Smith. And another 3 for Cleveland.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit 1 earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Outside Jennings. Johnson sets the screen for Jennings. In the corner, Middleton with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Moon. He's guarded by Jennings. Irving's shot is good.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
And that one's good. And that's 21 points for Andre Drummond.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
The shot's good from Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Drummond dishes to Jennings. It's deflected.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Moon can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. He has 14 points now and 3 great steals. A terrific offensive combination, setting up teammates and knocking down the deep ball.
And winning basketball, Clark, there's no doubt that the two are related.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Smith outside. Moon with the bucket. Moon's got 27 points.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Irving double teamed. Fires for three. Moon can't hit.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Johnson against Smith. Johnson, the pass to Jennings. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And 11 points for Brandon Jennings.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Stolen by Middleton.
What the fuck was that?
Gets in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Irving against Jennings. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
That one is no good. The Pistons have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Middleton slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Irving double teamed. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Morrow's checked in. Pistons trail by 13. Jennings kicks to Johnson. There's the screen. Johnson the screen. Jennings against Irving. Here's Johnson. Morrow with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 13. On the wing, Irving. Love outside. But they'll get another chance. And it's slammed in by Farajah.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Double team, double team, double team.
Wide open look, and he gets the bucket. And it's now 22 points for Chris Middleton. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And it's Verajao penetrating. That's good. Verajao's got 4 this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Johnson outside. Now here's Jennings. There's the screen. Down low. Here's Horsley. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Irving against Jennings. Irving double team. Here's Verajao. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Anderson Verajao. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Jennings. And Irving comes to help. Fires from the line. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Here's Moon. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Verajao grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 15. And Moon kicks to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Now Irving. Irving double team. And Morrow has it in the corner. And there's Verajao. That's good on the assist by Morrow. 9 points for Anderson Verajao.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
Irving double team. Moon dishes to Love. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And Middleton now atop the key. A three-pointer off the mark.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Irving with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. No one covering. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Q. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
So both teams changing it up here. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here.
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Hart.